It's your boy Buzzy Will Help, back with another video. Y'all know what's going on. Today, we're going to talk about how to get a clean mix, right? Now, I'll just be straightforward, man. Like, I hope y'all come to me because I'm honest and I'm straight to the point. Because that's all I know how to do. You feel me? So, how to get a clean mix. Break it down for you. I'm going to break it down for you right now. Okay, so, bring in all your stems, or once you record, right? First, when you go in to record, a lot of times you get your beat from a producer. A lot of times the file that you're receiving is a mastered file, right? A lot of the times, right? Depending. Now, if you know the producer and the producer might send you the stems to the beat, which a lot of producers don't do this unless you purchase the beat straight out. Then you will get the stems. Now, if you have the stems to a beat, your mix is going to sound a little better. I'm going to say a little better. I want to say a lot better, just being honest. Because when you have control over every single instrument within a mix, it is obviously going to sound better. Because you can go, this sound is a little too loud. Let me turn this down. When you just have one file for the entire beat, whenever you turn down one thing, you turn down everything, basically, unless you're attacking different frequencies. But even when you do that, you're still altering the entire track instead of one specific area. So the best thing you can do if you really want to have a super clean mix is have a tracked out beat, right? So get the beat tracked out. So if you make your own beats, track out the entire beat. If you ever see me mix, which I'm not recording on the screen right now, but when I produce my own beats, I track out the entire beat. So the beats that I make, the songs that I make to my own production, the mix sounds 10 times better, which the mix to all my songs sound good, but in my opinion, those mixes sound a little bit better because I'm able to really pinpoint the problem areas and really focus on, like, okay, this piano a little too loud. Let me turn that down. This kicking a little too aggressively. Let me tweak that instead of tweaking everything all at once, right? So now that I got that out the way, so like if you can get a track out of a beat, get a track out. That's going to help you get a clean mix. But a lot of y'all might not be at that point yet. You might not be purchasing beats straight out to the point where you receive stems. You might not be creating your own beats to the point where you can create stems. You might just be grabbing beats off of YouTube. And there's nothing wrong with that. I started there. My homies started there. My brothers started there. We all started grabbing beats off YouTube. You know what I mean? Very normal, and it's a great way to get started, to be honest, to get your ideas out and get your creative juices going. YouTube is great. There's so many beats on YouTube, why not, right? So when you bring that beat in, though, what I advise you to do is, before you even record, turn that beat down. Turn the beat down. Not to the point where you can barely hear it or nothing like that, but the beat doesn't need to be overpowering until the end, when everything is mixed together and sounds good cohesively. And once everything sounds good cohesively, now we can turn up the volume, the gain, all at once to get everything going. You know what I mean? Makes sense to you? Right? So when you get your beat, turn the beat down. Right now, you have your vocals recorded. You know, say you got your lead vocal, you got your strong word, you got your ad libs, whatever. You know what I mean? Now, here's some techniques that I use when it comes to mixing, getting a clean mix. A clean mix is the most important thing to me, honestly, right? I just always wanted to sound clean. You know what I mean? So, what you want to do is target each area, right? So, obviously, your lead vocal needs to stand out. Your strong words need to be supporting. Anytime a strong word comes in, it needs to feel like it's emphasizing whatever you just emphasized. You know what I mean? Like, you need to feel the presence of the strong word without it overpowering the lead. You just need to feel the support. Like, oh, I heard, oh, you know what I mean? So when it comes to strong words, a lot of time I use stereo width, right? So you can either take your strong words and you can do 2 tracks, pan one all the way to the left, pan one all the way to the right, just to give it that big feel. Or you can do what I do in Mixcraft. I throw like a classic chorus on it. That kind of gives it the same effect. Or if I'm in Studio One, I will put it in stereo mode instead of mono, just so it creates 2 different channels in both. It creates a left channel, right channel, right? So that's what I do for like my strong words. But like I said, to get a clean mix, don't be afraid to turn something down, right? That's a lot of times, like, trust your ears, trust what you're hearing, right? If you're listening and you go, dang, like, it just sounds like my vocal is a little too harsh, like, it's a little too loud, turn it down until it sounds good. And then you might turn it down and then you go, dang, but now the beat sounds like it's overpowering the lead. Turn the beat down. Then you might, the strong words is a little too strong. Turn it down. The ad-libs a little too loud. Turn it down. The key to getting a good mix is not being afraid to turn it down. Or it might be vice versa. You might have something you be like, bro, I could barely hear it. It's like too low. Turn it up. Bro. Like I said, a lot of times we overcomplicate the process of mixing. Mixing is not hard. Listen, and trust what you're hearing. If it's too loud, turn it down. But then, some people though, they feel like loud is better. I don't agree with that. Loud is not better. Clarity is better. Clean mix is better than a loud mix. Sorry. That's just my opinion. Everything super loud, that don't mean nothing. It just means everything is super loud. I need a clean mix, not a loud mix. So a lot of times when you're trying to achieve a clean mix, you're turning stuff down. So don't be afraid to turn stuff down. Bro, if you don't get nothing else from this video, that's it right there. Do not be afraid to turn anything down, bro. Turn it down, bro. It's too loud. Trust me, bro. People send stuff or people play songs and I'm just like, it's a little harsh. Like, dang, they should have turned that down a little bit. Because people choose loudness over clarity. When stuff is too loud, you're hitting a threshold, it's peaking, and once it peaks, it distorts. And distortion, unless intentional, sounds terrible. Now, there are cases where the goal was for it to sound distorted, and that comes off in a different type of way. But I can tell when you wasn't trying to have a distorted sound, but your choices led you to distortion when you should have just been turning shit down. You feel me? Like, turn it down, bro. Even when you're recording, your gain should not be at 100. That's not how you record. My advice, 50 and lower. 50% and lower. If I show you my gain right now, it's not even on 50, bro. I'm on like 25 probably. But my vocal chain probably a little different than yours. You might need a little more power depending on the mic and the setup you have. So don't follow me and like, he said he only used 25. Now, if 25 worked for you, good. Go for it. Might not work for you though. My junk going like 25. You might need 50. You might need that extra 25 for power. I don't. Like 25, I'm good. I'm good. 20 my interface 25, I'm good. Let's go. My vocals gonna sound clear, crispy, all of that. You feel me? So, like I said, this is how you get a clean mix, bro. Do not be afraid to turn it down. That's it. That's the video. Do not be afraid to turn it down. Hopefully this video helps you. Comment down below. Let me know. Try it out, bro. I'm trying to tell you, just go. Really listen. Like, this is too loud. Turn it down. This is too loud. Turn it down. Right? Now, you don't want to, like, I'm not saying, like, go down, like, 10 decibels. Like, don't overdo it. Unless you need to, but tweak it a little bit. You feel me? Like, you might go down, like, 2-3 decibels real quick. Like, all right, okay, that sounds better. Beat, take it down, you know, 2 decibels, you know, like, just a little by little. You don't want to take it down like 10 decibels and then everything sounds quiet. Like, I remember one time, bro, I mixed one song for way too long, and then by the time I got to the end, everything was just so quiet. And I was playing it back, like, in the car, and I'm like, why is the mix so low? I was turning it down too much, bro. So you don't want to turn it down too much. That's why I said do little by little until it sounds good. Once it sounds good, stop. Do not keep turning it down. Like, I think it could sound a little better if I go a look. Once it sounds good, stop. Alright? Like I said, hopefully this video helped you. Until the next time, Buzzy out.